there is no sound. I am aware of that, regrettably. Okay. Can you hear me now? I hope so. Yeah, okay. So yeah, TikTok, first stream back home in Utah, at least, well, in Utah. I don't know if we're calling it home anymore. First stream back here, been a little out of order. My brain, not braining very well. Not braining very well. So TikTok, of course, I kicked off second, and it was like, I need an update, and I'm like, oh shit. So that's why there's no update. There was no update. I did not get that done. Let's see. First time watching on. Yeah. Trying to remember. Deathlord, I think I know who you are. Anywho. So you did not expect to have to update TikTok to run the stream. Did not. My hair is very frizzy. Alright. But the good news is, it should all be good now. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, Brandon. There is that and that. So if you prefer TikTok, TikTok should be up and running now. Okay. But I am back in the Utahs. Was in Connecticut for a couple weeks. Wow, they gave up. So this is weird. I was testing my deck this morning as I was talking on some phone calls, I should say. And I was testing the deck and ended up, like, I think I have 10 wins already. So it's not the new Stream Overlay. It is Streamlabs I have used off and on, Dylan, but like this I'm now realizing I just have to uninstall and reinstall Streamlabs every like week. It's the way it works. It needs to happen that way. Oh wow. Okay. Alexander. Yeah. But hopefully now that I think I've got that all situated, I also have my new laptop running pretty good. And so I think we're at a point where the travel stream should be progressively easier to do, which is good because it was really, really frustrating to miss as many as I did. Yeah, no, I get that for sure, for sure. For whatever reason, Brandon, you're not alone. Like, most people prefer to watch me on TikTok. So, It was kind of crazy. Yeah, let's hear it. Clip, welcome in. I get crazy, for sure, for sure. All right. If it's... You're in... Oh, okay. Adrian, welcome in. Brian, good to see you. You're cool. Also good to see you. How you doing, Brandon? Got double Brandons in the chat. Uh-oh. Brandon deathmatch. You prefer T-Witch? Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. Hey, as long as you're okay, Dylan, that's what matters. Okay, I probably should have actually done a Trata. Chris, welcome in. U.S. citizen today. Yeah? did not know that was something you were working on. Congratulations. That's really cool. Big deal. Good. Good to hear it. So wait a second. If I do this, it dies, right? Wait. Target of any spell or ability. So yeah, even mine. Okay, we don't want to do that then. We'll play the otter instead. Mavis, welcome in. Right, Brandon. But it's also, like me, like, for the longest time, I had a different alias on every frickin' service. So if it was, you know, Twitch or Steam or whatever, and like it would just get to the point where like keeping track of it was all really, really difficult. So trying to track that times, you know, hundreds of Discord users is, I'm not the best at it, but I try. Let's do that. How's it going, Alex? Howdy, hey. Mad Mart again. Aw, I love Willow. I respect you for your username, whoever you are. Yeah, no, I get that for sure, Viper. Wesley, welcome in. Your new roomie plays Magic? Nice. Roomie or roomie? How roomy is your roomie? Anyway, probably not TBRU. No. I would consider that highly unlikely. Not impossible, but highly unlikely. Conquest, welcome in. Oh, it was Adrian over in the Tiki Tacs. Adrian, Viper says congrats on the citizenship. Yeah. I bet you'll have a good time, Dylan. Never really been, but I know a lot about it, so. Maybe just get rid of Tiny Bones. Since this doesn't deal damage back, the Death Touch won't do anything. Dave, welcome in. Viper, he says, thank you. Deck of the day, we're actually doing Druneth, Reviver of the Hive, which is actually Jackal from Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a run guy. No, it's fine. A lot of events are community first, playtime second, and that is definitely not that event. That is a playtime forward event. If you know what I mean. Am I up to date on the Spider-Man comics? Not super up to date, but what specifically we're talking about? Oh, really, I'm not? Or, oh, really, I'm not sure what's surprising you here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, make sure your shots are all up to date. One where Peter went to space and Norman is Spider-Man? No. No. I mean, we've seen this sort of thing before with the old Superior, so that doesn't surprise me, per se. Not joking at all, Dylan. Like to the point where verging on gross, to me. But everybody's different, and do you. That's cool. Really? This is my not sure I buy that face, but okay. Ben Riley. Ben Riley's cool. I like Ben Riley a lot. Oh yeah, 100%. Like almost like that's how those events are, Dylan. Got your rabies and yeah, well, good. You might need them. You like Ben better than Kane? Yeah. I mean, I like them both. They're very different in different ways. I think we're gonna go for draw. So anyway, I was putting this deck together and testing it while I was on a phone call this morning. It already has like 9 wins. It's crazy. It is not as good as it's playing, and I think it's just a fluke today. I don't know why it's doing so well. Yep. I am one of those rare creatures, Brandon, that liked the Clone Saga. I know that is a really minority opinion about Spider-Man, but I really, really liked the Clone Saga. But I am like team more is more, so that isn't probably surprising. Brent, welcome in. Spicy? How's it going? All right. Yeah. I think Kane's mutations as like for his powers are interesting. I think that's fun. So we're going to take some hits here. Hyper Swiper. Yeah. Interesting. They butchered him? Yeah. I don't know what to say, Dylan. This is probably moving off of stream appropriate, so. But you know what I mean. I know what you mean. We're good. But it's not really my thing. Is the end of that. I'd much rather, if I'm going to spend money to go traveling and go somewhere that's not like a friend's house, I'm going to go to like a gaming convention. Yeah. I'm not gonna do something that's focused around that community per se. Nothing against the community. I love the community, but it's just not my thing. Ace, welcome in. Yeah. Well, I know it's Vegas. Vegas is the new Magic Fest. I'm trying to get in there. They did not do for the stream, so I'm actually trying to get there for an event. Scott and Beastie, welcome in. I am not playing ranked, no. I'm playing Brawl. How's it going, Beastie? Well, Newt, welcome in. Alright, so I am a little on the struggle bus here. Probably toast. Let's go with draw cards on these guys. I'll hold up the original. Having nervous tummy issues. Is there a specific nervousness or just randomly nervous? Do I like the Resident Evil? I appreciate a lot of games of that era. I haven't played it regularly enough to like have an attachment. But it's fun. Play a little bit. I don't play a ton of like horror and jump scare games. Lots of things, huh? Okay. Well, I hope those things work out in your favor, Beastie. Do I know how they used to treat the clap back in the day? No, I do not. I'm thinking this is a joke setup, but if it's for serious, I'm still curious. Mega excited for Re9 next month? Re9. I should know what that is. We are functioning on half a cup of coffee and about half of my energy drink. Yeah. That can be hard, Beastie. Sometimes you really want a thing to feel like it's good and it just doesn't feel good. Even if it is good, like logically. So I get that. Let's select that. We're gonna get 4. Having to do college stuff? No problem. I appreciate it. I'm still waiting for my trivia from Viper, but I'm not sure it's trivia. Whenever you would go to the doctor, your third up. Wow, that's a choice. You both love each other, and you don't want to mess it up by like forcing that issue. My advice, Beastie, is do you be specific and things are gonna, like, you can do the best thing you think is possible and it's absolutely the wrong thing for somebody else. So like, be as authentic as you can be, and if you overthink it, you're probably going to make mistakes that will mess the situation. So whatever led you to being friends probably will lead you to being more. If not, if it doesn't, then that's probably not really a thing. Well, better is very subjective, so I would scratch that first one. You probably can't accurately assess his intelligence. I'd probably scratch the second one, so you're probably just looking at the last two, and that gives the end result. But comparing yourself, probably not going to lead anywhere good. Trust me. Mike, who's often in the stream, always says to me, comparison is the thief of joy, and I don't think he's wrong. Enzo, welcome in. Class registration's a pain, yeah. So when the individual happens, creates micro obstructions. Interesting. So they'd break them up. That's a fascinating treatment. Well, that's fair, but if you're using the term better and smarter, you are comparing yourself. At the end there, that's a comparison. If you say he's, really a good guy and he's smart, that's not comparison. But those just yeah, take it for what it's worth. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine, but I think you're probably not giving yourself enough credit. And you would pee, and it's interesting because that's a lot like kidney stones, Viper. Honestly. Yeah. Oh, I get that. I very much relate to that, Beastie. Very, very much. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Hearts be doing hard things. Chris, welcome in. Now we can take out his Mana Dork, which is rude as hell, but I'm doing it. Sensational Dad, welcome in. Yeah. And that's mutual? Yeah. And is everybody else in the situation chill? Tapped Out Wizard, I was just looking at your videos last night. Hope you're doing well. Liquid Hot, good morning, Jared. Let's see, we need to do double. Double. So we could do... Oh, good. Now, when we say like, there's a lot of ways we can say that. Like, are okay with, or, you know. I'm pretty good, Mello. How are you? Mike, we were just, did you hear your ears burning? We were just talking about you. Support it, okay. That's really all that matters. We were talking about the comparison is a thief of joy, the thief of joy discussion, which is something you have said on more than one occasion, and I think it's very true. Yeah. That's good. Your language dominatrix lady said something really funny today. Wow, there's a lot to unpack in that sentence, but go on, Jared. I don't know how I'm going to punish you, but I'm going to be creative. Now, when you say your language dominatrix lady, I'm assuming you mean someone in your feed. Or you do have a private tutor. Okay. This is specific to you. I'm just trying to get the facts correct. Is this the moment where you just say... You pay her to... Is this a cute way of saying therapist? Or is this really something very unique, Jared? I mean, most things in his life are beastie, to be true. Learning an ancient and rare language. Okay. So this is a language teacher who just happens to also be a little forceful. Wow, chat is very, very unusual today, and I am here for it. I'm gonna do this. He's saying good gaming me. I'm assuming because he might have, like, I don't know, something up his sleeve. We'll see. We'll see if this is a good game moment, you person. Marv Money. Justin, welcome in. Rar. Is that lethal? It's still lethal no matter how he blocks, right? Yep. No life leak. You're slightly confused. See, you've been playing Magic, getting into it for 5 days. You're slightly confused about Magic? Or me talking to multiple chads. That might be confusing also. I suspect there could be a lot of confusion here. Mello, what are you confused about? Hey Britt, how's it going? You're gonna redo a shopping session? Redo? I'm doing good, Britt. How about you? How's your day going? You said good. Anything specifically good about it? Magic and multi-chat. Didn't see the other chat. Right. Oh, there's a lot of unusual discussions going on right now, Mello. But yeah. Magic Magic is the main focus of the activities of the chat, but we talk D&D, we talk life, therapy, neurodivergence. If you want to throw in another random subject, you're good. You're off work, thankfully, after 10 days straight. Jared's reminding me, apparently language kinks are also on that list, which is fine. I feel like he's not really giving up. I feel like this is possum play here, which after all the other discussions we've just sounds like something very different than I intended it to sound like. Britt, you can send me a request. I have a lot of people on waiting lists for duels and stuff, and I might be able to play some duels later this afternoon, but I'm not going to guarantee it. How did I do that? I'm not even sure how that last one happened. So far, those decks just coming together really good. You're trying to make a deck right now. Your idea might be dumb. Let's hear about your deck idea, Mello. No deck idea is dumb. Your style might be very different from other people. Okay. Just send a message with your magic code, Britt. Beastie, welcome back. But Mello, I'm curious. Let's hear about your deck idea. Mockingbird with fire-breathing student. Oh, interesting. So this is like standard? This is a weird thing. If you do play Druneth or Jackal, as it is in paper, you do not want to do your 1-drops until Druneth is out, because if you don't catch a 1-drop, Druneth becomes useless for cloning. You're very new to it, so kind of want to make it standard. Okay. Just so you know, most people do not play standard, and while I told at some point explore commander, firebending student for you, I think, here in a second. Hey, that wasn't very nice. So don't play Soul turn. So if you can play a Soul Ring turn 1, play that Soul Ring. If you're that kind of lucky, hell no. All right. I don't have the mana to do that. That sucks. All right. You know what? We are winning like really, really a lot this morning. So we're going to go and look at Mello's concept. Mello's concept involves firebending student and Mockingbird. So Leyline Axe turn 1. I mean, that's also a very lucky thing. I would hope you'd be very proud of your luck. All right. I don't want to do that right now. That'll take forever. Let's see. We had a bunch of decks we deleted. We still have space. Okay, so standard. We are looking at firebending student. Firebending student. It's prowess. Firebending, where creature is this creature's X, where it's power. So we're gonna have 4 of those. Bayo? Okay. Yeah, no worries. I know that some people do things to work around that. Mockingbird, okay. What do we got for Shuffle Tech? Because to me, this is like, we just basically want to like do a whole bunch of instants of sorceries and shuffle them back in if we can. Wait. Oh, shuff. Not shuffle. Shoof. Okay. We are going to keep this in Izzet colors. Ice Magic, no. Although, it might be fun to have in this deck. Ice Magic might be a fun